Hi guys, welcome to the next episode in our series of talking to wonderful, gorgeous women about semen retention and ejaculation choice. And today we have the wonderful Simona Ferrari with us. Hi Simona, welcome here. Nice talking to you.
Thanks, I'm excited to see how this unfolds.
Just generally speaking, what are your thoughts about this topic and this challenge and all of that?
Well, firstly, I think it's incredible that you've developed this. And I think that you've made it so accessible over 10 days to start is just delicious, because I know that it's a long road. I know that it's a challenging one. Well, so I've heard, obviously, I've never experienced it. And I love that you're making it accessible. I've recently got into a relationship, and my partner is so beautiful and so eager to learn, but it is quite daunting. And as you get into a new relationship, there's all this excitement, but we've kind of gotten to the point where this is the next step, and we've just made it approachable, which I really, really appreciate. So he's a phenomenal lover, and I feel really, really lucky that I've got someone who already has a really good foundation.
Yeah.
But now he needs the theory.
Yeah.
So that we can put it into practice, and therefore both of our lovemaking can expand. And that's what I love about it, is the expansion.
Oh, wonderful! And as he's also joined the challenge.
Yes, he hasn't actually officially done it.
Yeah, okay.
It's on his to-do list, but very actively on his to-do list. He's marked the days in his calendar already.
Okay.
So if that's any inclination.
Okay.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
Oh,
and I think, like I mentioned when I was in the solo community, I think we're really excited about it, because I do think, I actually do know, especially in a partnership, that it is a joint effort.
Yes.
The group is for men, but the partner needs to help and hold space, and I think that's where this can often go wrong or become more challenging, because what I understand is it's very challenging to do, and you need the help of your partner to not push that ejaculation, to really be patient with you.
That's wonderful. It was so wonderful, when I put the challenge out there. Simona's got this beautiful solo group that she started, and it's like a WhatsApp group, and it's a beautiful community that she created. Well done on that, Simona. It's beautiful to see. And she said to me, and I put the challenge also out in this group, and I just loved it when I put the challenge out, and she commented and said, "When can we join?" It was so beautiful. And the challenge itself in a closed private Facebook group is a for men only, group kind of to be active there. But then it is so beautiful, that energy of when can we join? So it really touched my heart, and I think it's so it's so vital. We'd love to get your experience on it. It's I found that often when you start practicing that, it's so critical to share that with your partner, the person when you're with, so that number one, they can understand, but number two, that they can also assist and support. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess it's like being pregnant. You need, as much as the woman's carrying the baby, we are pregnant. We're as much a part of the whole process.
Yes.
And I think that's similar to this. Like, you're both going to benefit from it. So the more active you are communally, the more conversation, the easier it's going to be for both people, and the more rewarding it's going to be for both people. And that's what I'm really excited about, is the rewards that I will see and get on the other side.
No, that's amazing. It's just like expands the lovemaking, and it expands it. What I it'd be really interesting to get your perspective on it also after a while. Like, a friend of mine has been practicing it for a while, a very good brother. His partner shared with him yesterday that the bonding, that she felt that the bonding was so much stronger because of him not ejaculating, and it was like, wow, that's amazing. So I'd be really love to see you taking that off for a while.
Yeah, so am I, and Ollie and I have gotten to a point where this is the next step. We our lovemaking is so expansive, and then the ejaculation comes, and it's like, okay, and then we can go on for a little bit, but the energy is lost.
Yes.
And then another really exciting element to this is I've gone off contraceptive.
Okay.
And so, ejaculation is dangerous.
Yes.
And so I'm really excited that this then will also be his addition to looking after the fact that we're not trying to fall pregnant.
Yes.
And he can also take as much ownership in us being safe.
Yes.
And by not ejaculating, we lessen the risk of pregnancy, which is really exciting.
Oh, it's amazing.
And the orgasms happen, the fun happens, all the yay, with not the responsibility.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Which is really exciting.
Oh, that's wonderful. But almost the biggest part is like actually just being present and being there for longer. Not to ejaculate, but to keep the energy, and actually the lovemaking can continue.
Well, I suppose I would assume that after you've practiced and you start getting the hang of it, you then can relax into lovemaking and not have this concern of, I'm close and I'm going to come and it's all going to be over, and then controlling your thoughts to control your body, and then you out of that present moment, right?
Sure.
So he can be there, and he doesn't have to worry about time and worry about all of that, which is delicious.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's such a big part of the experience. Is that it's almost as if this destination has become more important than the journey. And especially with not just porn, but society, pornography. The ejaculation is like get to that so fast. If you watch porn, it's just about there's so many ejaculations, and it's just crazy. So everyone gets a condition, men and women also. I think it's just that you go towards that goal, and rather than enjoy the journey of it. Okay, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and that's something that Ollie and I've been practicing, is taking out the goal, the orgasm goal.
Yeah.
And once you remove that takes away the time, pressure, constraints.
Yes.
Because you're moving quite fast to get to that goal.
Yes.
That's how that goal happens, right?
Yeah.
It's friction. So it slows the whole process down when you remove the goal.
Okay,
and if you get the goal, great. The goal will come. But and also I think the other misconception is that women take so much longer, and we're so pressurized to perform these orgasms, to validate our partner, to say, you gave me the orgasm, and we want to give it to them quickly so that they get that validation. And it puts a lot of pressure on us, and it puts a lot of pressure on you. So to remove that goal helps us expand and open and get those more delicious orgasms that are more organic than the pressure ones, which is exciting.
Whoa. I felt that. It becomes almost like just a flow of the energy, and you can just lie and kiss each other for like an hour and just flow and then that flow into lovemaking, and then it's just like a beautiful space of expansion.
So I've recently gotten into the sexuality field, and what's been bewildering is now that I know this information, I'm sharing it, and how few men know that this is actually an option. That these are your ejaculation and your orgasm are two separate mechanisms. So I just love that you are teaching this, and that you are making this available. And I urge the men out there to reach out to their brothers and share this and share this information. I don't know how this information has become so not accessible, or it's become like it's a secret. It's not a secret. Let's share this information. Everyone's going to benefit. The more people that know, the more people that do this work, the world is going to be a far more relaxed, happier place. You know, we're not going to be stressed about unwanted pregnancies. We're not going to be stressed about the pressure of orgasm and the goal.
Yes.
You're going to have more relaxed vibes in your body because you're going to be so much more in your deliciousness.
Sure.
So really, I urge people to have these conversations. And it's a great conversation to have because it blows people's minds.
Sure.
You're going to be like the cool kid at the party.
Exactly.
Have the conversation. Tell people what you're doing. Give them the option to choose this path.
Sure, because the first, it's amazing. The first time, well, I still find it a lot of times when you mention, as you say, orgasm with ejaculation. Some people go like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, I still get it so often. No, the same year, Simona. I'm still bewildered. And I the other day quoted 99%. I don't know, maybe I don't know what the percentage is, but it feels to me as if it's 99% of men don't know. And I think 99% of women also really know that it's great.
How do we not learn this in biology? Like, it's simple biology. It's like, as you know, when the penny drops at the vagina and the pee hole are two different holes. So is orgasm and ejaculation. Like,
exactly.
This is science. It's biology. It's not like some mystical process. It's actually available. So thank you for making it available.
Bring that information out.
Sexuality. We all love sex. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's educate ourselves on sexuality.
Oh, beautiful. Well, there you go. Actually, rather than, apart from being on these challenges and doing this course, actually share it with brothers. That's so beautiful. And when the women in your life and the conversations and so on. And I sense, Simona, that it is going to. We're almost at that tipping point where this thing is going to really explode and expand. And I've been practicing it for 16 years. Only the last 4 or 5 years I've been starting talking about it because I didn't really know what I was practicing. There was no one to talk to about it when I was practicing. I just thought, this is fucking normal. And then 5 years ago, or 6, 7 years ago, when I started encountering Tantra, I came across that, this is actually ancient practices. And when I started talking about it, then people were like, what are you on about? And now I really feel there's such a big shift happening. People are really opening up to it. Am I right? I mean, even here in Cape Town, it's like people are really expanding and opening to the conversation.
And what's great, and like this is a bit of a business hunt, but so solo is search others, love ourselves. So it's about asking others, opening conversation, and the community got so excited about sexuality talk, and it got quite overwhelming that we had to open up a whole new WhatsApp group, a whole new channel just to talk about sexuality. And we're all so curious about it. So I urge you that if you are curious about talking about sexuality and don't know how to navigate it, please reach out, join the solo sexuality community. Right now the conversations are really juicy and flowing, and we're going to start meeting up so we can actually have face-to-face conversations, not just over WhatsApp. So if you are curious, and please join, everyone is welcome to join solo community in whatever capacity.
Beautiful, and I can really recommend Simona's group. It's a beautiful, lovely heart community, and bringing so much of this stuff to the world. And thank you for that.
Yeah, and it's also don't be intimidated that it's a sexuality group and you need to know anything.
Sure.
What's amazing about the community that I've created, it's about bringing seekers and people that are on the path together. So there's so many facilitators with actual knowledge like yourself that are guiding people, and people that have no clue what they're even asking. I have so many people saying, I don't know what's going on in the group. I was like, that's perfect. You're in the right place because there's people like you that are there to help answer questions. So it's a beautiful community that's like this. Everyone's holding each other's hands.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, and it's such a nice having that spread of you know, you don't, you know, of different knowledge levels. It doesn't really matter. And we have the same on these groups. You know, we have people joining our 10 or 21 day challenges that have had no ejaculation for 2 months in their lives or longer, and we've had some that haven't had for longer than 3 days. So everyone is welcome, and that's the beauty of it, because in this specific one, and also like a brotherhood, you know, the brothers like, you know, supporting each other, isn't it? That feels so good here.
It's all these sister circles. It's in the brotherhood. We need the brothers to commune, so that we can all then commune. The sisterhood and the brotherhood, we can come together and create this beautiful world that we all deserve to live in.
Yes,
Support
yes.
each other.
Yeah, and I've often so find, you know, also when I was traveling the world the last 5 years, there was so many groups and stuff happening for women, and not that much for men. So that just really when, just so, I just find when you put these men together, and you've got in this specific group like maybe 40, 50 men, you know, yeah, and the brothers and the, all there together, and we can have Zoom calls, and it just, yeah, exactly. Isn't that amazing? Just to see the kind of group of guys get together. I really miss the masculine energy of that group of brothers together and bringing that to the world. And yeah, that's really wonderful to see.
Yeah, there's just not enough spaces and opportunity for men to be tender. They're normally tender only with the women in their lives.
Yeah.
And we can't know everything. We definitely don't know about your journey and your path. So to have a space that men can be tender, vulnerable and open is just such an invitation to their heart.
Yeah, and it's such an amazing experience when you're in that space and you're tender with your brothers. It's like, fuck, you drop so much deeper from a love, from a heart space, in that brotherhood and the love between the brothers. It's so amazing, you know. Most men haven't experienced that. Patriarchy has been, you know, very damaging to men, also not women, and it's like almost like put them at competition with each other. And yes, some healthy competition is good, but that brotherhood is so great to have. So it's wonderful to see women also going like, oh, and they hear that. That's really beautiful to hear. Yeah, anything else, Simona? Anything else popping out for you at this point?
Oh, I think we've done such good work. Let's just revel in it for a little longer. And I love that we're being the change that we want to see in the world. And I really invite people to step into that.
Wonderful. Thank you for the time. Thank you for talking to us. Really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe. Thanks, guys. Catch you soon, and lots of love.